Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of Blitz Box for Disney Infinity 3.0. We are continuing our weekly building / creativity series in Disney Infinity 3.0, whereby every single week we go ahead and design and build something in our toy box known as Blitz Box. Last week, for example, we completed our interior area for the bad guys, which looks really awesome. Thank you so very much for the amazing support on that video as well, guys. Once again, if you enjoyed the episode for Blitz Box for today, please consider giving it a like. That is always highly appreciated. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin, because today we're going to be sticking around in the interior and we're going to be working on the good people's I meant to say the good guys base. So I went ahead and recustomized it all to be kind of Hoth themed. I'm pretty sure we did this on camera, but maybe we didn't, so I just wanted to show that before we continue here. It is a little bit interesting looking for sure. I think didn't we build this already? I'm pretty sure this was like some smart person's room, and I don't remember whose. Oh, was this Chewie's room? I'm pretty sure. Do you guys remember? Was this Chewbacca's room or not? I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was. So, with that in mind, today we will continue our endeavor here, and I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and build the, actually, maybe we should, this is kind of tough, because I'm trying to decide, like, where we should start. But I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and build, let's build Princess Leia's room right here, since she is helping us here today. There she is, by the way, looking absolutely awesome with her awesome pigtails, I think those are called, or ponytails, or whatever they're called. Sorry, not particularly a good hairstylist person here. So if you came to this video hoping like, oh gosh, I really thought that this was a hair and makeup tutorial, you're going to be greatly disappointed. I apologize about that. But nonetheless, of course, today we are going to go on ahead and build the Princess Leia room. And then after that, I will go ahead and probably build out this room, which is kind of our first welcome area for the Rebels / the Resistance, since we're kind of working with both the Episode 7 characters and Episode 1 through 6 characters. So, let's get rocking and rolling here. I think we'll start by redesigning the room itself. So as far as the way that it looks, I want it to be like nice and fancy, since obviously at this point she's Princess Leia. Even if she's General Leia, I still think it needs to be like really cool and like prestigious and everything. So like maybe something like, that does look really cool actually. What about that? Does that look cool? No, I think that's a little over the top. Ooh. That's a fancy chandelier right there, so we'll go with that. I think the walls are really neat the way that they are. The trim, we could change up a little bit. Let's see. We're going to try out different styles here. Ooh. Oh, man. It's so interesting how the trim can, like, really change the room so much. I really never thought it makes that much of a difference, but it really does. Snuggly Duckling? What does that even mean? But that actually works really nicely. I really like the way that looks in this room. The Cantina floor, maybe? Nope. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. The Captain America floor? Let's see. Is there anything else that kind of springs to mind? I think that's too many colors. Actually, I think that looks good, because it kind of works with the Bordeaux kind of colored walls and everything. So I think this is a pretty sweet looking room. Actually, I don't know if I like that color anymore, because now it looks like a, I don't know, like Jello floor. It's got this weird texture. That, on the other hand, is beautiful. All right, so now let's get to actually customizing the room itself. So we'll start like always, which is with the what is it called? The bed. So we got to get to the seating area. There we go. And now we got to find an appropriate bed. So something that looks really cool. Ooh. We could put down like one of these cool chairs later, because obviously General Organa will be ruling and helping the Resistance. So let's see. Phineas bed, Ferb's bed, Wendy Darling's bed. That would be a perfect bed if it didn't have that giant flag thing. Oh, here we go. I think this is a pretty good one, right? It's not particularly exciting or anything, but I don't know. I feel like these are like a little bit too... Oh, this one's really nice, actually. This one's cool. I like this one, though. I think this one works pretty good, right? So let's use this one. Where do we want to place it, though? Maybe we'll put it in the corner or something? I don't know. Do we place it, like, in the middle of the room, or do we... Yeah, you know what? Let's try something different. Usually we place it in the corner. Let's place this one in the middle, and then we could put, like, little nightstands or something next to it. So that would look pretty nice, right? Darth Sidious. Ton ton ton, she's a traitor all along. That would be quite the twist. What was that? That is a huge throne. Look at that thing. That is insane. Wowzers. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not going to use that right now. So I'm trying to find right now. Ooh, we could use a rug, actually. I feel like we're kind of jumping all over the place, so I do apologize about that. We'll get more settled here in a moment. Ooh, we could use like a cool carpet like this. Right? Let's do it. I think that would look really cool. Let's just try to make it even on both sides of the room, though. Is that even? I think it is. Yep. All right, so that looks nice. Now we need to... How is that a window? Look at the size of that thing. It is massive. We will need a window, though, so let's just go through each one of these categories. You know what? Instead of kind of jumping from thing to thing, let's just go through the categories and then assemble stuff as we go along. So we'll place this onto here. And then I think, you know what, actually, let me use one more window. We'll put another window like over here just so that there's like a little bit of symmetry in that regard. And what we'll do next, I guess, is accent and decors. I wanted to place something on the wall still, like a couple paintings and such, but we'll do that in a moment's time. So let's put down a little Groot statue. That would look cool, right? A little Groot plant. That'd be like a nice crossover. No, don't worry. We'll be doing some Marvel designs as well. I can't wait for that, too. That's going to be really, 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 really fun. So, I'm trying to see... I'm really, really trying to see here something that... Ooh. That's pretty nifty looking. I'm trying to see something that would maybe, like, be unique to this room, but I don't really see anything that is, like, super kind of, like, jumps at us right now. So I don't think we're going to use any of this stuff. Most likely. We're going to cycle through all of it, of course, just to take a look. But I just don't really see any... Oh, that would be very appropriate. Be like, hey, remember that time when I rescued Han? That could be actually pretty funny. Maybe place that down here. No, I think that's actually kind of freaky. Like, she's like, why do you have that in your room? It's a little bit spectacular. Let's see. Anything else that maybe jumps to mind? I don't really see anything else right now, so I think we're going to move on from that. Over to tables and cabinets. Okay, cool. So this is something that we're definitely going to need. So let's use a couple of nightstands here. Right? Usually I think they're supposed to be like this. Right? And then one that has a light on it. Oh, I can't place it because of the window. Maybe there's one that's a little bit smaller. Yeah, of course. I picked the one that's like 10 times as large. All right, so let's try to place that equal distance as the one on the left. Why do they not want to be equal distance? That's way too far away. Okay, this is ridiculous. Please. Ah, okay, this is not going to work. Ooh, is that good? Okay, I think that's equal distance. Yes, okay. Oh, finally. That took a while, but we got it. All right, so let's put in a dresser as well, right? For, like, obviously clothing and such. I don't think it's going to fit anywhere. Oh, here we go. It does fit on this side. Huh, that's so odd. Why does it fit on this side, but it doesn't fit on this side? Aren't they oh, there we go. They are symmetrical. I guess maybe we just didn't push it, like, in forwards enough. So now that we actually have the ability to go ahead and place it there. All right, let's see. Is there anything else in here that we want to put down? I don't think so. So let's move on to the next thing. Don't really need any Creative Eye toys. Interior people, we do need Princess Leia. So let's place her down there. Wall hangings. Definitely want to use some of that stuff because I think that could look really, really, really cool. So maybe a little bit of wall decor. Like that, possibly. Then, ooh, what is that? Death Star panel? No, I don't know. It doesn't really fit here. I do think we should have some sort of like a techie thing because I feel like she would still have some sort of technology type thing to interact with like the rest of the Resistance and the Rebels. So something like this. It looks fancy even though it's just a wall light, but it fits in here, so I think we'll go with it. Do we want... This was the one thing I was, like, kind of thinking over. Do we want to put up a Kylo Ren image? Like, as though she's obviously... Spoiler alert! His mom, so it's like... Maybe she would have an image of him, but it'd be weird if she had it as, like... It would most likely be, like, Ben Solo than Kylo Ren, so... I don't think it would fit in very well. Ooh... This is actually really nice, because it kind of looks like as though maybe a map that she's, like, keeping an eye on. So I think that fits. Ooh, what is that? Oh, Hercules. Is there anything else that we can see here? Maybe one of these. Just a little bit of that Leia attitude. Wait. There we go. Boom. And then... Can we put that on the ceiling? That would have looked really cool on the ceiling, wouldn't it? I don't think there's anything else in here. I guess we could cycle through it just to double check before we call it a day here. For this room, I should say. But I really do not see anything that is particularly fitting here. Side kicks, then there's a little bit of seating. Do we want to put down maybe some like cool lights or something? That could look kind of neat, right? Will that fit in here? We need something that would fit here. I don't know about that. That does look kind of cool, actually. Right? Let's place that down. Why not? I think that actually does look really nice. And then maybe a TV. An old school TV, too. Because why not? J. Jonah. There we go. That's the J. Jonah ranting? Oh, really? I don't want that then. Because that would be really annoying. This looks good, so let's use that. And then actually, you know what? We'll place this down here. Because I think, again, it'd be appropriate for her to have some sort of, like, commanding station, right? So it's got a little bit of a mix between both her as the general and her as just Leia. So I think that that's a pretty good balance. So there we are, ladies and gents. We have customized the room for the one and only Princess/General Organa. All right, so now let's head back to this room. And what we shall do is, first and foremost, begin by the customization of the first kind of landing area. I guess what we should start with, you know what? Let's actually start with, maybe windows? I don't know. I'm trying to decide here what would look really cool. Do these windows even fit here? No, they're too big. Those are too large. Ooh, you know what we should do, actually? No. Let's go to hanging stuff. Oh, wall hangings. There we go. And I think we should put up, like, paintings of all the different good guy, so to speak, characters that we have. So, like, there would be a painting of Luke. There would be a painting of Leia. Does that not fit on that wall? How about this one? There we go. Then there's Chewie. Then, is that all? Are those only the... Oh, okay, there we go. We have Ezra. Well, we're not sure about that one yet, but we'll see. Spoiler alert, I guess, technically. Ahsoka Tano. Are those the only ones I have? Okay, we're going to need to play as more of the characters to get some of their posters, but we will put up the posters all throughout, because I think that could be a really, 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 really nice design. So that's what we're going to go for there, 1000%. Now, the other thing I wanted to do would be to put up this, if we can. There we go. So it's like right as you walk in. There'll be a little bit of that. And then over on this side, or actually, we could put up these little guys on the walls where the posters don't fit. Oh, it's not centered though, which is a little bit annoying. But I guess it still looks good. There we go. It's like extra on the nose that, hey, we don't like the Empire around here. Or the First Order, I guess. Both. And I think that is done. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can utilize through any of these options for wall stuff? We will need... Actually, you know what? Let's just keep the walls open for now. The rest of the walls, I should say. Because we're going to be putting stuff on there anyways. So for now, we'll just keep it as open as it has been. Now, the next thing I'd like to do is use this for our kind of seating areas. You know what, actually? I think we should just make it... Oh. If there was like... Oh, man. That's what stinks. I wish that there was like a couch that you could use like where it was same style, but you could place it in between so that everyone could just like sit next to one another. I think that could look really, really, really cool. But instead, I think we're going to be kind of limited to actually maybe combining these. So something like this. So this could be almost like not a boardroom necessarily, but a room like where they would get together to like, you know, where everyone is sitting and maybe someone speaks up and like, okay, so this is the plan. We're dealing with the First Order. Is that guy going to move out of there? Please? Please? Oh, I didn't even realize that was Anna. Sorry, Anna, can you please move? Okay. All right. All right, Anna. Anna, sorry, you have got to stay here. Don't come in this room, please. We're trying to do this correctly. Wait, why are we in that room? What just happened? That was just so weird. Okay, here we go. Oh no, she's back here again. How did I do that on this side? This sort of doesn't make any sense to me. How does that make any sense? The couches work. Okay, let me just redo this then. It's so strange. Why does it work over on the other couches, but it doesn't work on these ones? That just does not seem to be... Okay, there we go. We got that to align. And then we have this couch, which is pretty good. I think that actually does look good. Now, because it gives it a little bit more of an asymmetrical type look. So that's nice. Where things are not even, which is really, really, really nice. Are there any other seating? I don't think we should have too much more seating stuff here, because I think it'd be a little bit too much. So we could have a little holo game machine for each one, so that like maybe some people would just use this to just sit around and play some games, right? A couple of rounds of holo game, because why not? And then on top of that, let's see, could we find something else that would be somewhat cool around here? I think maybe something like this could be really cool. So like whoever is presenting maybe could use this. I wish you could put stuff on like a diagonal angle instead of just like 90-degree rotations. That could look really nifty. I was going to say that would be cool if it was in the next game, but sad face. There won't be a next game, right? So it's pretty upsetting. I'm not going to lie. That is pretty upsetting. Could put maybe a TV in here as well, right? So we could put one down here, right? So there will be one TV here, and then one TV here. So that maybe like you're watching a presentation or something like that. So I think that could work very, very, very well for this particular scenario as well. And I'm kind of feeling like this is about as much stuff as we should put here, because I feel like, again, sometimes less is more, and I think it really does apply to this particular scenario. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This concludes our entry point right here to the Rebels room. Kind of the first room, the meeting room, where they would be all like sitting and then watching like maybe presentations or something like that. So we've got that figured out. But we also did go on ahead and completed the room for Princess / General Organa, or Leia. And I think it turned out really, really, really well. This is going to be another kind of hangout space, so this will be something that we will work on in the future. I still don't remember whose room this is for the life of me, but I do need to remember, who did we build this room for? Because it's got all these books, so I don't know. I feel like it must have been like some sort of smart character, but it also has to be somebody that's not a big fan of the First Order, because clearly we have that little sign up there. So I'm not really certain whose room this was, but if you guys remember, let me know in the comment section below. As always, ladies and gents, thanks all for watching today's episode of Blitz Box. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like, and I do certainly hope to see you guys here next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye.